Okay, so this is my response video for Gilda, and what I wanted to talk about specifically today was Gilda as a femme fatale performer. So upon introduction of Gilda, the first thing that is said to her is, "Are you decent?" And the first word she says is, "Sure, I'm decent," after she's looking at Johnny. And it's reminded me a lot of how in Double Indemnity, Phyllis's introduction is, she's in the middle of getting ready, and it's kind of like the similar thing with Gilda. She's like in her intimate space, she could have been undressed or whatever, but she's unbothered by it because she's confident and she has agency of her sexuality.
Gilda, are you decent?
Me? Sure, I'm decent.
In this, as seen in this introductory scene, we see her already claiming this agency. Something also that I found really important is we talked about in class about the idea of the femme fatale as a performer, either in life or in actually like as a career, or like that's like what their hobby is or whatever. But Gilda actually is a performer, and when she is performing is when she's holding all her sensual power. Throughout the film, that's when she has the most power with herself. Within her throughout the story and the characterization, as it develops further, her femme fatale performance begins to break down, and Johnny is the one that is breaking it down for her. Her feelings for him cause her to act rationally indifferent, and there's a moment that she breaks down towards him, and you see her, it seems like an out of character moment because she's so at a loss of power when she's usually used to having her way with men, whether it be a man at the casino or even her husband, or even in the beginning with Johnny, she was very sexually agent and had a lot of sarcasm and witty comments towards him. But now, here we see her character breaking down.
Not anybody.
What about your husband? If you could forget him so easily, you could forget the others too, couldn't you?
But there weren't any others, Johnny.
When you admit them. When you admit them and tell me who they were.
And after this breakdown, after Balin has, faked his death and such, and Johnny conspires this entire plot to essentially trap her and make her faithful to him now that he's dead. It's a really interesting, I thought it was really intriguing. I felt like he was very angry with her for being sexually agent and for acting promiscuously with other people, talking to other people. So after she breaks that character, after her femme fatale character is broken, Johnny preys on that and is able to create a way for her life to be completely different, which she really struggles with, and she calls herself like the laundry. She's like, "I'm just the laundry on your list," like whatever. So that's her putting herself down already, and then it just continues to get worse as, we just saw the clip where she's banging on his chest and she's crying out insufferably, like she's like, "I'm in pain," or she's just, it's obvious that she's really going through it. But yeah, overall I thought this film was really good. I had a lot of moments where I was like, I couldn't really read Johnny that well. He was very confusing as a character because it's like he always had another trick up his sleeve. But I liked it a lot. I think it was definitely, I could see how it's definitely another classic film noir, and I enjoyed all the chiaroscuro lighting, and I thought the costuming also on Gilda was amazing for her performances. They felt very like vintage Marilyn Monroe-y, especially with the gloves and all. But yeah.